What's going on, people? What's happening? It's your boy Hard8, the truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah. What's up, people? What's happening? Welcome. What's good, people? Shout outs to the chat. What up? Repo man, I see you. Truth hurts. What up? What's good, man? Welcome, man. So I just want to talk about a few things. You dig? I want to talk about. I need y'all to be aware of OLED haters. Be aware, and I want to talk about how to prevent burn-in on your new OLED TV, especially for people that may be using it as a PC monitor, as myself. I've used every OLED TV I've ever had as a PC monitor. I've had pretty much every OLED TV since 2016. Well, 15. I'm sorry. Since 2015, I had pretty much every OLED TV. Hands-on experience, man. Make sure, whatever y'all do, make sure y'all not listening to these dudes that never had an OLED TV. That's the first thing you want to do, is not listen to anybody that never had an OLED TV. A lot of these dudes, they are putting the cock of somebody else in their throats, and then they trying to deliver information to you. Don't do it. That's the first thing. Do not listen to these dudes that never had a fucking OLED TV. Just period. Shout out to the Ash and Luca. Thanks for the advice as always for TVs. Appreciate the support. I'm here. You dig? Do not listen to people that never had an OLED TV. That's the first thing. But anyway, welcome, people. AGS Live Lite Ep.6. I gotta come out and make sure the people is not out here falling into these traps of these fucking haters, dog. Because they are out and about, man. Shout out to J Main from Press Start podcast. He just got his brand new OLED, and soon as he posted it, you already had a hater. Trying to put fear into him as an OLED owner. He does have a warranty, so he's good to go. He's about to enjoy the best picture quality as well as the best gaming TV on sale right now. So shout outs to J Main, man. Definitely don't be out here listening to people that got their first 4K TV in 2020. Like, definitely don't do that. You got to be a goddamn fool. They have no experience. They really can't talk or say anything. You got your first 4K TV in 2020. 20, nigga, I'm on like my 30th 4K TV. Facts. This nigga got a first 4K TV in 2020. You definitely don't want to listen to somebody like that. You definitely don't. They have no credibility anyway. We already know. These niggas have no credibility. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, motherfuckers don't even get the top 4K TV. They get the budget, middle of the road joint. Like, and what the fuck? Like, come on, man. Stay in your place. Beware of these OLED haters. The only thing they're going to ever try to come at you with is burning. Oh, burning. Listen, no technology is perfect. You know what I mean? Burn-in is one of the negatives of OLED. It fucking sucks. But do you have to live in fear? Do you have to watch TV in fear? Absolutely not. Burn-in is not as easy to obtain as it once was. Like with the 6 series from 2016, the C6, the B6, shit like that. Or the series before that, 2015, the EG 9600, which I had, the EC 9300, and shit like that. No, LG has taken big steps towards, eliminating the chance of burn-in. Now, I am not here to tell you that it cannot happen. Yes, it can happen. Let's be clear on this. But is it as bad as these OLED haters try to make it out to be? Absolutely not. Now, my TV I got right now, the OLED I'm on right now, I don't have nothing but OLEDs in my house. You dig? I don't have nothing but OLEDs in my house, even down to the phones. OLED. Yeah. But anyway, the TV I got right now, it got like 2,700 hours on it. Matter of fact, 2,763 hours to be precise. Of course, no burning. Now, y'all done seen me playing Fall Guys and shit like that. Y'all done seen me live stream from the PlayStation. Y'all done seen the chat be on the side of the screen, and it just stays there. Yes, that's on my OLED. Y'all see it, no burning. You do not have to live in fear, because it's not that easy to get burning as these OLED haters want you to believe. In fact, it takes a lot of hours for a static image to be up on the screen before there may be some damage. So don't let these OLED haters fear y'all into not getting one. You're going to make a grave mistake by going LED. Now, if you just like, I don't give a fuck about picture quality or anything like that, I just don't want to worry about burning, and you want to go the LED route, do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But to go the LED route and then try to downplay OLED, like, that's where the problem comes in at. I understand people may not want to have to deal with the chance of getting burning or anything like that. Like, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I can't sacrifice that picture quality. I cannot sacrifice having infinite contrast. I cannot sacrifice having perfect blacks. I cannot sacrifice having perfect local dimming. These are things that I just can't sacrifice. That picture quality, I cannot sacrifice. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I will deal with with the chance of getting burn-in, which I've never had. I never had burn-in. On not a single OLED TV I own, I never had burn-in. You know what I'm saying? So let me just put that out there. All right. Now, yeah, don't listen to these OLED haters, dog. They are some fucking haters. And it's sad because, like, everybody regardless of how you're living, I don't know. It's not my concern, but I would assume that as an adult, you should be able to get an OLED TV if you want one, right? As an adult, you should be able to get one if you want one. If you can't get one if you want one, then you probably shouldn't be worrying about TVs in the first fucking place. You dig? But I would believe that every adult should be able to get an OLED TV if they want one. So I don't even understand why people be hating on it. Like, go buy one, motherfucker. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're grown. You should have the money. I don't understand. You should have $1,500, $2,000 to get a fucking TV as an adult. So I don't even know why. Like, what's the point of the hate? It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. Now, ratings.com was running a OLED test on the C7, and they had some TVs where they were running them at like 20 hours a day, and they did different images. They had like news channels up. They had gaming. They had one TV that was running Call of Duty. They had one TV running football. They had one TV running FIFA 18, and they had another TV running NBC Live and shit like that. And it took a lot of hours for the TV to actually get burning. Now this is with the C7, which is not as good as preventing burning as now like the C9 or the C10, because LG has taken steps to improve the chances of you getting burning. You know what I mean? But the last update they did was from 2019, where the TVs have been running for over 9,000 hours. 9,000 hours, which will equal around like 5 years at 5 hours every day. You know what I'm saying? And it took a lot of hours before the TV started to show burning for for some of the things. Like as far as like Call of Duty went, it didn't show no burning for that, but it did show burning for CNN. And we already know that bar is like crazy. But after 102 weeks and over 9,000 hours, when it came to like Call of Duty, you didn't see no burning. When it came to football, you didn't see really no burning. It just really showed up when it came to like CNN, Live NBC or NBC Live or whatever like that. like them news channels, and then it started to show up a little bit when it comes to FIFA 18. But these are extreme conditions. These are not the conditions that you will be using in your everyday life. These are just the conditions that they put it under to see how much you would really have to push the TV before burn-in starts to set in. You know what I'm saying? So if you're somebody that don't watch a lot of TV, or because you work, so of course you're not going to be watching TV all day. You're not going to be spending 20 hours a day watching TV. These TVs were ran at 20 hours a day with static images. 20 hours a day. Who the fuck watches TV for 20 hours a day? Like, not nobody with a life, not nobody with a job, or anything like that. So even at the extreme conditions, it wasn't as bad as these LED haters would try to make it out to be. You dig? And that was with the C7. I would wish they would do the test over again, like with the changes that LG had made, you know what I mean? By adding like logo luminance, where they got a new feature where you can turn it on to low or high. So if the TV detects that there's like a static logo in the corner of the screen, then it will, dim the screen a little bit to prevent burning and shit like that. It won't be anything that you notice, but it is happening. And they got the pixel shift and all that, which been there for a while now. So there is definitely things in order that will make sure that you don't get no burn-in. Shout out to Jay Harvey. He said, about done with these goofy nookers. I had every single LG OLED since the 1080p EC9300. Still got my EF9500 in my garage with hella hours, zero burn-in. Now, again, burn-in can happen, people. Let's just make sure we put that out there. But it is not as bad as these OLED haters would lead you to believe. Now, I even put up proof on Twitter months ago, because I'm in like Facebook groups where it's like all OLED TV owners and shit like that. And there's people in this group that got 16,000 hours on their TV with no burn-in. It's people with over 10,000 hours on their TV with no burn-in. It's all about how you care for your TV. As long as and listen, it's not anything crazy, I promise you. You don't have to fucking lose your mind, dog. I leave static images up all the time sometimes. Sometimes I'm just on my fucking, my home screen of Google or some shit. You know what I'm saying? While I'm off getting something to drink or using the bathroom or something. It's not crazy. These OLED haters want you to think that as soon as you leave a static image up there for 10 minutes, bam, burn in. No, it takes hours. Like, it would take hours. Shout out to JJ1225. He said, you can sacrifice that weak ass 10900K though. Stupid as shit. I bet my PC outperformed yours right now. Right now. I know you AMD haters, y'all finally got like a good CPU. And if you look at the benchmarks, I don't play at 1080p. That's for you peasants. I don't game at 1080p. So when it comes to anything like 1440 and 4K, the 10900K is still strong. Even outperforms the new AMD CPUs at times. Even at 1080p. Like, don't get it fucked up. Like, y'all can run your mouth, but I bet my PC's still better than yours. And you can have the brand new AMD CPU. I bet my shit's still better than yours. Shout out to Justin Leonard, excuse me. He said, any idea when HDMI 2.1 monitors are coming out and how much they'll cost? I have no idea. I don't deal with monitors. I am not the one to talk to about monitors. I have no idea when HDMI 2.1 monitors will be out. So you're gonna have to talk to a monitor person about that. You dig? And that's another thing. Why is it people always running their mouth about some shit when they got less? Like, I don't get that. Like, OLED haters want to run their mouth when they know that their technology is inferior. They know it is inferior compared to OLED. Since OLED has came on the market, it has won every TV shootout that was judged by professional calibrators. TVs that were calibrated using computers and machines. And every year, OLED wins. Like, this is not up for debate. Since OLED has came on the market, and LED TV hasn't even came close to beating the OLED. Like, this is crazy. But we're going to talk about how to prevent burn-in, all right? Now, if you're using your PC, your PC, if you're using your OLED as a PC monitor, you dig, first thing you want to do is you want to enable the hide the taskbar, automatically hide the taskbar. It's real simple. All you got to do is go to, all you got to do is right click on the window logo or whatever it is. Go to Task Manager, and you will see the feature of I'm not Task Manager. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I send y'all to the right place. Well, matter of fact, you could just right click. You could just right click on you could just right click on the taskbar and go to taskbar settings, and then you will see a feature where you can turn it on and off. It's automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. You can also do it if you happen to use your PC in tablet mode, which I don't do. But you can automatically hide the taskbar, and you can make the taskbar buttons smaller. You know what I'm saying? So where they not all big and shit. So it's real simple. Automatic hide taskbar, when you're not using the taskbar or when you're not clicking on anything that may be in the taskbar hides itself. It does not stay on the screen. So that's the first thing you want to do when it comes, if you're using your OLED TV as a PC monitor, which I have been doing for ever since I ever got an OLED. I've been using it as a PC monitor. No issues. Now, if you go to a website and you might be doing a lot of reading and you just want to have a peace of mind or something like that, you can easily just press F11 and it will get rid of the task, the web bar up the top of the screen. It will get rid of the web bar at the top of the screen, and then you can scroll up and down and read whatever you read. And if you want to, you really don't have to. I mean, nobody don't usually stay on a web page for that long, but if you want to. Of course, anytime you're going to be watching any videos, always make it full screen. Anytime that you are on YouTube, make it full screen. And always, go to the gear, go to the settings on the video and turn off annotations. Turn those off, and just in case there's anything just sitting up on the screen. Most of us have our profile picture sitting in the bottom right corner. You can just go ahead and turn that off. But always watch your YouTube videos in full screen, or any website you're on watching videos. Always make sure you watch it in full screen. You dig? And anything on the desktop, any type of shortcuts or anything, if you don't really need them. If they don't need to be up on the desktop itself, you can just put them down in the taskbar. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't really chill on their desktop like that anyway. You dig? So it's all good. Shout out to Black Worm. He said, "What's good, 8? If money don't matter, what is the best TV for watching movies? I don't really have a budget so long as the TV is a beast." Damn, you ain't got a budget. $5 super chat though, players? Like, no. If you're not into gaming, like if you don't care, first of all, where you at? You in America? If you're in America, you don't care about gaming. If gaming is not a priority and it's just for movies, then you definitely want to look at the Sony OLED, like the A9G or the A8H or something like that. But really, probably like the A9G. The A9G is a fucking beast. You know what I mean? When it comes to watching movies, my God. My God, that thing is beautiful. But yeah, you definitely want to go with the Sony. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to go with the Sony. If gaming is not a priority, if you only plan on watching movies, then if you're doing gaming, then you want to look at LG. But if not, Sony. That thing is fucking beautiful when it comes to watching movies. Beautiful. Beautiful. Or you can go 8K if you got $80,000 or $30,000 or some shit like that. You can go 8K. I wouldn't really worry about 8K right now because it's worthless right now. But I mean, if you don't have no budget, fuck it. But it's worthless right now. But yeah, Sony OLED is absolutely beautiful. Like, oh man, if it wasn't for gaming, I would still have my A9G if it wasn't for gaming. I would still have my A9G if it wasn't for gaming because, man, let me tell you, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. But yeah, that's the route to go. So yeah, anytime. Now, if you are going to be gaming, if they have the option to have like a dynamic, UI or whatever like that, of course you want to always use that, have a dynamic UI. Like when I was playing Red Dead 2, I always used the option to make sure that the map didn't stay on the screen. And all you had to do, and when I needed the map, all I had to do was press down on the D-pad to look at the map. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Of course, you want to make sure you get the warranty. You know what I'm saying? Get the warranty, buy it from Best Buy. You get the warranty, it covers burn-in. So by a chance that you happen to get burn-in, you had a warranty for Best Buy, they will replace the TV. And if it just so happened that the newer TVs are out, they will replace your TV with the latest model. You know what I'm saying? With the latest model. So just get the motherfucking, just get the warranty. But yeah, anytime you playing the game and they have any options to remove a bunch of clutter off the fucking screen that you don't need, I would recommend that you do that. Or if they have a dynamic UI where it only shows up when you're using something, you know what I mean, like an item, or when you start shooting or some shit like that, or whatever, when the gameplay really kicks off, I would implore that you use that at all times. You know what I mean? Just for a fucking peace of mind or whatever like that. After having your OLED for a while, you will get used to all these things you do. All these things you do will be like second to none. You know what I mean? I even got Miss Hard8 together. Like, she even know how to handle her way around an OLED TV and all of that shit. Sometimes she be getting on me, like all the time. I always be leaving shit up on the screen because I know I'm not going to be leaving it there that long. Like, I might be on a YouTube video and I might pause it to go do something real quick. All the time she be on my top. Why you got that picture up on the screen? And I be like, shut up. Damn, it was only for like 2 minutes. It's good. Like, relax. It's only been up there for 2 minutes. Like, relax. It's all good, man. Like, I'm not gonna live like, crazy. I'm not gonna let it live crazy. Yeah, I had an A9G. I had an A9F. I had an A9G. I could listen. Like, gaming is important. You know what I'm saying? Gaming for me, y'all already know, gaming is important. And I just couldn't do it, man. Like, when I tried to game on that TV, I fucking hated it. You know what I'm saying? When I watch movies, love it. The fucking best. When I started gaming, I would hate the TV. I just couldn't do it, man. I needed to, and like I said, if Sony TVs were OLED TVs. Hold on 1 second. If Sony OLED TVs was as good as LG for gaming, I wouldn't even look LG's way. But I need my gaming to be on point, dog. I can't have my gaming all fucked up. I need my gaming to be on point. So I had to get rid of the Sony. I gave it a chance. I gave it a chance. It didn't work out. Cause it sucks when it comes to gaming, dog. It's horrible. Like, and that's why, and Sony doesn't really want you to really, I don't think they really want you to be gaming on the OLED any fucking way. I think that's why they don't take the time to make the OLED TVs really great when it comes to gaming. But when it comes to watching movies, man, listen, beautiful. But yeah, so if you got any UIs or anything, I'm gonna give y'all my settings too, because I seen people been asking about settings on the OLED. I seen some people like, yo, I just got an OLED. What are the best settings for gaming? So I'm gonna give y'all my gaming settings also, so you won't be confused. So first of all, if you're playing a game on your OLED TV, you want to make sure that it is running game mode. You want to play your games in game mode. You know what I mean? Now, if you're watching a movie or whatever like that, of course, you don't want the picture settings to be in game mode. But you want your TV to be in game mode. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you want to do if you're playing a game. We're talking about settings right now, people. We are talking about the picture settings for your OLED. Because there's a lot of people that just got an OLED, man. People hitting me up on Twitter like every day telling me about their new OLED, man. So you want your game, you want your TV to be on game mode. Then once you're on game mode, you want to come down to the expert controls. Dynamic contrast, it should be off. Matter of fact, it should be grayed out when you're using game mode. You shouldn't even be able to pick that choice when your TV is in game mode. Also, dynamic tone mapping, you want to turn that on. You want to turn that on, or you can use HGIG if you want to use that for your dynamic tone mapping. And this will be available when you are gaming in HDR. But usually just turn it on and you'll be good to go. Or if you want a more accurate picture, then you probably should use HGIG. You can either use that or on, whatever one is good for you. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder at the end of the day, so whatever one works for you. But I have my dynamic tone mapping set to on. Now, super resolution, color gamut, and all of that shit will be grayed out, but the white balance will be there. Now, the white balance, for me, I like to use my color temperature. I like to use warm 2 for my color temperature. And everything else in there, I really don't touch. You know what I mean? And if you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't touch it either. That's really for professional calibrators and all that shit. But when it comes to color temperature, I use warm 2. I also use warm 2 for watching movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the closest that you're going to get to the 65K color thing or whatever. I forget the words, but y'all know what I mean. You should know anyway. My brain always freezes up when I make these videos. But yeah, warm 2 color temperature. Warm 2 color temperature. And that's pretty much about it that you're going to do in the expert controls when it comes to game mode. Now, after game expert controls, you want to go down to picture options. And a lot of things are going to be grayed out in picture options. Noise reduction, MPEG noise reduction, smooth gradation, all of that shit will be grayed out. And then you got black level. Now, black level, if you have your TV set to HDMI limited, then black level should probably be on high. But if you got it set to, or auto, high or auto, mostly auto. But if you got it set to full, then you want to pitch a black level at low. You want to pitch a black level at low. Don't worry about motion eye care. You can turn that off. And don't worry about AI brightness. You can turn that off also, unless you want it on. You know what I mean? So that's up to you. And then after that, that's it. That's all you need right there. You be good to go. Now, if you want to mess around with the color and the sharpness and the brightness and all of that, that's up to you. But right there, I just gave you the basics. You should have a fucking crispy, clear picture. You know what I'm saying? On your new OLED TV. Shout out to Emmanuel 81, Black Crush, first PS5, now OLED, stop the shilling 8. I'm not even going to respond to this dude because he's a fucking dummy. Shout out to PJ2 Hot. He said, I have an A9G as well. I do all my hardcore gaming on my monitor and use the A9G for story-based games. All right? I can't even get down with that shit with story-based games. I can't even get down with that. Now, I just gave you like the basis of the settings. These settings are there for you to do what you want with them. You can mess around with the settings until you feel like the picture is best for you. You know what I'm saying? Until you feel like the picture is best for you. If there's any problems that you may have with the picture quality that you don't like, you can always go into the settings and fiddle around and figure out how things work and, you know, get the settings or get the picture right where you want it. You know what I'm saying? This is what settings are for. Settings are for tweaking. That's what you do. Settings are for tweaking. Again, stop listening to these OLED haters. They mad because they got an LED. They got to worry about blooming. TV look like it got a flashlight behind it. Clouding. You know what I'm saying? Blacks are not black. Local dimming is whatever. Don't listen to these dudes. They haters. All you got to know is this. There's a reason that OLED has won every TV shootout since it came on the scene. Since it came on the scene. And LED TV has not come close to winning TV of the year. It always goes to OLED in damn near every category except brightness at times. But other than that, OLED. Y'all already know. I made the video already. I mean, this is pretty clear. I don't have to repeat myself on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I leave my sharpness set at default. I usually leave my sharpness set at default, which is 10 on the OLED. But you could turn it down to 0. 0, it's not a problem. But I use my sharpness set at default. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to, you don't really want to mess with it too much. Either default or 0. You really don't want it at, be messing with your sharpness, because then it ruins the fucking picture. You know what I'm saying? It ruins the picture. Shout out to the chat. What up? What up? Giving some tips, picture settings on your OLED TV to prevent burning. Just make sure you don't leave no static images on the screen, man. As long as you always watching something and all of that, you're good. Now, when it comes to the TV apps, they all have a screensaver. There is a built-in screensaver. So even if you are watching Netflix on your TV app and you fall asleep, and if that screen pops up to say, "Are you still watching?" you won't have to panic, because the screensaver will kick in. It's basically like some fireworks or some shit going off on the screen in different spots of the screen, and that just keep happening. That's the screensaver. You know what I mean? It's a screensaver that shows pretty much like motion. You dig? So always use the TV apps anyway. You know what I'm saying? TV apps are for the most part really good. Really, really good. Then you're going to be able to watch everything the way you're supposed to watch it, Dolby Vision and shit like that. So TV apps are really good on the OLED TV because it has that built-in screensaver. So for apps that like to ask, "Are you still watching?" and all that shit, like Hulu and Netflix, if you fall asleep, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. Also, if you're using any console, you want to always make sure that the screensaver feature is at the lowest. You know what I mean? Would it be like 5 minutes, 1 minute, or some shit like that? I think it's like 5 minutes. But whatever your console has, whatever screensaver option that your console have, you want to just use the lowest. It means the least amount of time before the screensaver kicks in. Just in case you get up and go get something to eat or drink or some shit like that, the screensaver will kick in, dim the screen or whatever like that, and then you'll be good to go. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, use the built-in TV apps, because they're good. They are really good. You know what I'm saying? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and all them other streaming services, Vudu, and all of that shit. All of them, built-in apps are really good. And plus, it got that really good screensaver. So after about a minute, the OLED, the LG screensaver will kick in. After about a minute, it will kick in, and it will stay there. It will stay like that until you move the remote. Until you move the remote, the screensaver will stay active. So if you are watching Netflix on your OLED and you fall asleep, never fear, the screensaver will be there. All right? So you ain't got to worry about that. You can watch Netflix even if you plan on falling asleep. Or you can watch Netflix even if you're tired and you may fall asleep. If you fall asleep and then it pops up, "Are you still watching?" the screensaver will kick in. Same thing for Amazon Prime, Hulu, all of the built-in apps. If it stops for any reason, the screensaver will kick in and you won't have to worry about burning. All right? Now, at the end of the day, OLED and LED are two different technologies. They are two different technologies. They are not the same. They are not the same. It does suck. Burning sucks. The chance of it, the possibility of it, all that shit. It fucking sucks. But in my opinion, it is definitely worth it for that picture quality. But I wholeheartedly understand if you like, "Man, fuck that. I just want some old rinky-dink shit, and I'm going to go ahead and go with LED." You know what I mean? I understand. If that's what you want to do. But if you want that superior picture quality, then this is one of the negatives that come with it. You just got to be a little bit more careful, man. You just got to treat your TV with a little bit more care. Yeah, I know. It can fucking suck, but this is like a luxury item. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's just a difference, man. You got to take care of it. And that's just the downfall of the technology. But I think the pros outweigh the cons by far. By far. Because anytime I switch back to LED, and I usually switch back to LED like every year, I switch back to LED for like 2 or 3 days. I mean, because I was going to get the 900H. I was going to get the 900H, but then when I heard that when I wanted to get it, I heard that it didn't like support 2.1 and all some other shit at the time, and I was like, nah, fuck that, I'm good, and I didn't get it. But I was gonna get the 900H just to try it out and see what happens. But usually when I get an LED TV, I can't stomach it for more than a day or two, because once I put on a movie. And if it got them black bars at the top or the bottom, and them black bars is lighting up like a Christmas tree on a fucking LED TV, I can't do it. I can't do it. Anytime there's blacks on the screen and it look like it's glowing, I just can't fucking do it. And then if you get a good enough LED TV that can minimize the black bars glowing, then it's crushing the highlights. Like you can't see the highlights. You know what I mean? Specular highlights are being crushed, or shit that's supposed to be bright is being dimmed down because they're trying to keep the blacks as deep as possible. And it's just too much. Like I'm telling you, when you on OLED for a minute and then you go to LED, all of the flaws stick out like a sore thumb. They just stick out, dog. Yes, you do get that like that peace of mind where it's like, I don't have to worry about burning. Oh man, this feels great. I don't have to worry about burning. But once you put on a movie, man, you turn out the lights, you'll be like, God damn, what the hold up, what the fuck is going on? I'm telling you, man, that shit is crazy, man. It really is, man. Going from OLED to LED, and that's the funny thing. Since I've been, I've been selling TVs like a motherfucker, and I don't even work for fucking LG. You know what I mean? I've been selling their TVs like a motherfucker. I haven't heard not one complaint of somebody that went from LED to OLED. And they was like, yo, I don't like this shit, I'm going back. I've never heard that. Never heard that, man. Because the picture quality is what it is. You know what I mean? When an OLED owner tell you that picture quality is superb, that's not cap. You know what I mean? That's not cap. There's a reason that OLED wins every shootout every year. There's a reason why OLED is the top TV every year since it came on the market, man. This is not no cap. You know what I'm saying? The picture quality is that fucking good, dog. And if you go from fucking LED to OLED, you will see it immediately. Immediately. As soon as you turn that motherfucking TV on, you will see it. Or as soon as you put on your first movie, especially 4K, you will see it. You'll be like, God damn. Now, I told y'all about that problem with the 900H the other day. You know what I'm saying? But I hadn't seen the problem. Now that I have seen that problem, my God, you might want to go back and get a refund. But then again, man, maybe not. Maybe not. Depends on what you got the TV for. If you got the TV to use it as a PC monitor, then you might got a fucking problem. But if you got it for the consoles, then you maybe could. I told you all about the problem with the 4K 120. It lowers the resolution for some reason. I don't know. Hopefully Sony can fix this. But I retweeted it up on my Twitter where you can see the difference on the 900H between 4K 60 and 4K 120. And that 4K 120 looked bad. It looked bad. Now, if Sony haven't confirmed that they're going to fix that by now, if I had a 900H, that shit would have went back to the store already. Now, on the flip side, if you are buying a 900H for consoles, there's not going to be many games running at 4K 120. You know what I'm saying? If any. Unless it's some little rinky-dink shit. But most games that will have the 120 option, they probably will be running at 1080p. Or something far below 4K. Something far below 4K. Some dynamic shit or something like that. So I don't know. It really comes down to what you think. The 4K 120 on the Sony 900H is horrible. But if you got it for a console, you probably may never see that. You know what I mean? You may never see that because 4K 120 is just not going to happen on no fucking console. Unless it's some rinky-dink fucking Super Meat Boy or some shit like that. But anything else that has like graphics that's demanding, like a Dirt 5 or some shit like that, it'll probably be, if it's 120, it'll be a much lower resolution, so you probably won't have anything to worry about. But as far as me and how I am, that shit would have went back to the store the minute I seen it. That shit would have went back to the store. I don't know what happened, what is going on. Like I told y'all, there's been a lot of issues with this HDMI 2.1 interface. It's like these fucking these manufacturers wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of them are getting it together. They are fixing the issues, but it's still not fucking perfect as it should be. Still not as good as it should be, I should say. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this 4K 120 shit. But it's up to you, man. I put the shit up on Twitter. You can go look at it for yourself. It looks nasty. It looks nasty. Shout out to Ani Thox. Have you considered doing TV reviews, but you can return them once you're done with them? Also, affiliate links so you get a commission per TV sale. Yeah, I haven't really considered doing like a TV review and shit. Like you said, you can return them, but they do be putting a limit on that shit. I know Best Buy do. I told y'all before, I almost got banned from Best Buy because after I returned so much shit, they were like, yo, you can't return nothing for 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Best Buy will notice and they will take action if you keep returning shit. If you keep returning shit, they will take action. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people do. I mean, that's what a lot of these TV reviewers do. Unless the manufacturer is sending it to them, I think a lot of them do go and just buy the TV, review it, unbox it, and then return it. But I think they might get like a bunch of people to do that shit because Best Buy will be like, nah. After a while, they be like, yo, listen, this your last time. This your last time. You can't return nothing for 90 days. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So any questions? Anybody got any questions on that? On this OLED? If you got an OLED, definitely let me know. The main thing, the most important thing is that you get a warranty. That's the most important thing. Get the fucking warranty and then don't even worry about it. Get the warranty and enjoy the TV the way you want to fucking enjoy the TV. Peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? But you will get into the habit of just making sure ain't no static images or nothing like that on the screen. And if you play, as long as you play like a lot of different games and shit like that, you good. You good. And plus, a lot of us, you know, motherfuckers work and shit like that. So motherfuckers ain't even gonna be burning their TV all fucking day anyway. You know what I mean? So, any questions, man? Any questions? Is there any way to fix burning? No, once it happened, that's a wrap. Yeah. And burning, okay, so burning is really not anything burning in, right? Basically, it's just the diodes get damaged. Once the diodes get damaged, that's it. You know, each pixel on an OLED is its own light source. This is why it can have perfect blacks, and this is why it has infinite contrast and everything like that. There's no backlight with LED. You know what I'm saying? Each individual pixel on the screen lights itself. And if that pixel gets damaged, that's what gives you the impression that of burn-in. It's because the pixel is damaged, the diode. The diode is damaged. So that means that's what causes burn-in and all that. That's what happens. These things, they are self-emitting diodes, which is why they can't be so bright and shit like that. You know what I mean? This is why OLEDs are not as bright as like an LED, because it doesn't have like some fucking big-ass strobe light on the back of the fucking TV and shit. You know what I mean? This is not that technology. This is another reason why OLEDs are so thin. Because really all it is the pixels are which the diodes is what, you know, self-emitting. That's what lights up. That's what gives you your picture. So when they get damaged, that's when you get the quote-unquote quote burn-in. When they get damaged. And they can get damaged if you just leave it on one static image. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why OLEDs can't be 1200 nits and 1500 nits and shit like that, because these diodes can't get that bright on their own. You know what I mean? They haven't perfected the technology, if it's even possible, for this shit to get that bright without damaging itself. You dig? So, no, once you get burning, that's a wrap. Ain't no way to fix it unless you get your screen replaced. Quantum TV said OLED TVs are trash. All right, listen. First of all, nobody should ever watch Quantum TV. All right, he's one of the biggest frauds in the TV community. This dude was reviewing TVs he never owned. He's a fraud. This nigga said OLEDs had blooming and clouding. Like, he's a fraud. But this is like y'all be asking some dumbass questions, dog. Like, I don't know if y'all trolling or not, but y'all ask dumb ass questions. If every year they have a TV shootout between the best LED TVs and the best OLED TVs, and the OLED wins every year, why would you then turn around and ask a question like, is OLED TVs bad? Like, that's a dumbass question, dog. Like, yo, you have, like, first of all, before you listen to anybody on this fucking internet, you gotta use common sense, people. Common sense. We all have it. You have to use common sense. Like, this is the shit that be killing me, man. Y'all don't be using common sense. Y'all be asking dumb question. Is OLED TVs bad? You're stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not going to babysit you motherfuckers. You're dumb. Common sense. If they have a TV shootout for the best TVs every year, and every year OLED wins, what does that tell you? These shootouts are held by professional calibrators. Each TV in the shootout is professionally calibrated. And then they are tested. And then they come down to what TV is the best. OLED wins every year. So why the fuck would you ask a dumbass question like, are OLED TVs bad? Like, how long I've been telling y'all about this shit? After all of the hours, all of the videos, all of the fucking shit that then came out my mouth, you still would sit here and ask, is OLED TVs bad? What the fuck is wrong with some of you niggas, man? God, you can't be this retarded. It is rated the best TV every fucking year by every respectable TV reviewer, by every respectable TV website. It is the top TV every fucking year. So to ask, are OLED TVs bad? You are a fucking dummy. God damn. This shit is insane. What the fuck? Like, this is why I don't understand. The next time an OLED hater is telling you that an LED is better, just ask them when the last time an LED TV was TV of the year. Ask them that and see what they say. And then you can go do the research yourself. Google is your friend. Shit, even Bing is your friend. God damn, this is like, yo, I ain't up here talking for my fucking health. I'm trying to teach you retarded niggas something. In case you don't know. Dumbass questions. It wins best TV every year. Are OLED TVs bad? Oh my God. God damn. You motherfuckers is about as sharp as a bowling ball. God damn. Anybody else got some legitimate questions? Jesus. This shit is unbelievable. What's the best 4K HDR TV? 10 hertz. What the fuck is 10? For $300? Really, Glizzy King? Really? Get you a TCL. Save up a little bit more money and get you a TCL 6 series. The R635. All you need is a couple more dollars. All right? Cool. Let me see. Yeah, stop listening to Quantum TV, please, people. Do not listen to him. He's retarded. Like, something's wrong with that dude. And he was an OLED hater. I haven't watched him in a long time. Is he still an OLED hater? I haven't watched him. I know Techno Dad had got on him about some shit, and I seen the video and I left a comment, but I haven't really watched this dude in a long time. The last time I seen, he had got a Sony OLED and then he started dick eating. Because he used to be an OLED hater when he didn't have one. He was trying to say an OLED had blooming and clouding and all that shit. And then once he got an OLED hater, he couldn't stop. OLED hater. Once he got an OLED, he couldn't stop gushing over the motherfucker. So is he still on that OLED hate train? That he go back? When he's going back and forth? I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, you should not be listening to no fucking Quantum TV. That dude is the worst. Any more questions for OLED? Hardy, how do you stop dimming issues? You can go into the service menu using that. If you got a remote with an IR blaster, or if you got like an old phone with an IR blaster, you can go into the service menu and disable the dimming. If you want to do that, the ABL, you can disable that shit, but I wouldn't recommend that. And that shit only happens that dimming shit only happens when you watching like if you're watching I would say like a movie, and if it looks like a bright white background or some shit, that may kick in. But how often is that? You know what I mean? Like, how often is that? But that is there for your protection, though. That is there for your protection. So you can disable it at your own risk. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, because if something happens to your TV, I ain't trying to hear it. Now, a lot of people do disable it, because like I said, I'm in forums and Facebook groups for OLED owners and shit like that, and a lot of people do disable it. But you can easily find out how to do it. It's not hard at all. It's really easy. As long as you got an IR blaster, remote, or phone, you can do it easy as fuck. Real easy. You can disable that shit at your own risk. Oh, man. But nah, you can turn it off, though. But it's there for your protection. C9D was the closest LED ever came. C9D was very good. C9D was good. Only thing that was bad about the C9D is the response time. The response time was pretty bad on the C9D. Well, no, it wasn't pretty bad. It was bad. But as far as the C9D, though, it was definitely pretty great for what it did. It was a beast, though, for a minute, too. Shout out to Roberto. He said, I'm probably getting my first OLED TV once I move. I can't wait to experience OLED on the daily. I'm going to start shopping soon. Can't wait. And you won't be disappointed. Again, I've never seen anybody go from LED to OLED and they were disappointed. I never seen it. Not saying that somebody probably wasn't disappointed. I'm just telling you what I've seen. Like I said, I'm very deep in these TV streets. I'm all around in these TV streets, and I don't see nobody ever like, man, I'm going back to LED. You know what I'm saying? Unless they had like something, unless they got burning and they were fucking upset. But I'm talking about just based on like picture quality and shit like that. I'm not talking about somebody that may have got frustrated or whatever like that. I'm just talking about based off of picture quality. I've never seen nobody get an OLED and be like, nah, fuck this. I'm going back to LED. I just never seen it. Is Netflix better physical? What? Is Netflix better physical? Yo, y'all trolling now, and I'm going to start ignoring some of y'all questions, dog. Y'all trolling. Y'all trolling now. What's the best sound speaker for $36? Like, Chrono. Really, Chrono? Like, I expect better from you, Chrono. I expect better from you, dog. If I get the CX and it burns in taking a road trip to your hood, you better get that warranty. What if I have my TV on 20 hours a day? Will the OLED get burned in? Not if you got different content. If it's the same thing on your TV for 20 hours a day, then eventually, yes, it will. Not right away. But eventually, yeah, you're going to have a problem if it's the same image up on the screen for 20 hours a day. Why the fuck would you be watching TV for 20 hours a day, though? I don't even think as a kid, when I didn't have no responsibilities, that I gamed for 20 hours a day. But, hey, man, to each his own. I have a 65-inch. Yo, you know what's crazy? I had You know, I was on 75-inch for a minute. I had a 75-inch 940E. I had a 75-inch 900F. I had a 75-inch Q7 FN. And what other 75-inch I had? Oh, 940D. I had a 75-inch. And yeah, that OLED got me back down to 65, man. I mean, I know they got 77 OLEDs, but them joints be costing a grip. They actually kind of cheap now, though. Here they is. Nah, don't even get me thinking. Should I upgrade my 930E? 930E was definitely a great TV when it first came out. I mean, 930E is a good TV. I guess if you care about 120 hertz, then you probably want to upgrade it. But as far as like 4K 60 or whatever like that, 930E was definitely a decent TV. It's up to you. Like, how you feel? Do you feel like you need to upgrade it? Like, listen, if you are happy with what you got, with what you have, then you don't need to upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? You upgrade if you're not happy with what you got, then you upgrade. But if you don't got no issues and your TV is perfectly fine, then don't feed into, you know, what's going on the internet and shit like that, yo. Like, if your TV is good, if you happy with your shit, that's all that matters, dog. No need to upgrade. But if you feel like, hey, I want to take advantage of this feature or that feature, and your TV don't have it, then, you know, do your thing. But you don't have to upgrade if you don't want to. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? My family TV is from 2008, so any TV will be a magical upgrade. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Pretty much. Shout out to 408 Shark. Dr. Trey is the most credible TV reviewer. Yo, y'all niggas, the trolls is out tonight. Yo, we got 7 days, man. 7 whole days. In that PlayStation. 7 days, people. We got 7 days and the PS5 will be here. Damn, what y'all think about that? 7 days. I had a Q9 FN and even my B7 destroyed it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the B7 was nice. I had a B7 for a while. The Q9 FN is a beast too. I love the Q9 FN. It had a little bit of dirty screen effect, but the Q9 FN was beautiful. Is Best Buy the only store that has a warranty that covers burn-in? Yes. As far as I know, maybe you can look around on that. As far as I know, Best Buy is the only one that have a warranty that covers burn-in. Maybe Micro Center, but I'm not sure. As far as Amazon goes, I'm not sure if that's Square. What's that warranty shit they got? What is it, like Square something or whatever? I think they also cover burn-in. I'm not 100% sure on that. I've never bought a TV off of Amazon. You know what I mean? I'd rather just go to the store and pick it up because if I don't like something or if I want to take it back, I wanted to just be able to go ahead and do that. So I'm not sure on that. What's the sign you should upgrade your TV? That's up to you, man. I mean, them signs is up to you. Yes, Sony uses everybody that has an OLED TV uses LG panels. Everybody that has an OLED TV uses LG panels. Yes. But that doesn't matter. It all comes down to what are you using to power these panels? You know what I mean? Sony got that X1 chip, and that thing is a fucking beast. But each manufacturer got their own, their own chips and all that, and that's what it really comes down to. Yes, they all got the same panel, but when it comes to, the inner workings of these TVs, it all comes down to like the chipset and shit like that. And when it comes to Sony, they are a beast. Shout out to PJ Too Hot. Panasonic UB820 versus the Sony X800 Mach 2. Is that a real question? Well, he said, I know the Panasonic is better, but I just wanted to know how much the difference is. The difference can be pretty huge because the Panasonic has the HDR optimizer. The Panasonic has this thing called HDR optimizer. And that thing can make an already beautiful HDR picture look nice, look even better. That's like the main selling point of the Panasonic UB820 and the step up, which is the $1,000 model, is because of that HDR optimizer. That shit is a beast. And did I tell y'all I got a Panasonic UB820 for sale? Yeah, I got 2 of them. I don't need 2 of them. I got one for sale. It's practically fucking brand new. Got the box, everything in the box. Most of that shit is still in plastic. Didn't even really use the motherfucker. I got 2 of them. I got one that I do use, frequently. And then I had one for like a spare bedroom and never used it. So I do have a Panasonic UB820 for sale. If you want it, hit my Twitter. Best Blu-ray player out there. Can't get your console will not come close to this Blu-ray player. Also, your console don't have HDR optimizer. The only one that's better than this is arguably maybe the Oppo or the Oppo. But the Oppo has been discontinued, so they won't be getting no more updates. But arguably, the Panasonic UB820 is definitely the best best 4K Blu-ray player out right now for under, it is $500. It costs $500, but the next step up is the Panasonic. I forget the number, but that joint is like $1,000. So, yeah, crazy. But that HDR optimizer is a game changer. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, your console Blu-ray player can get the job done, but it ain't fucking with that at all. All right, are you going to play the Medium 8? Is it going to be on Game Pass? If it's on Game Pass, I would definitely try it out. Is the Q90T better than the Sony 900H? The Q90T is nothing but the Q80R. The Q90T is nothing but the Q80R. So, it depends. I think when it comes to like, you know what? I think overall the Samsung is a better TV. Overall. Now, that's not to say that in every category the Samsung is better, but what I'm saying is overall, I believe that the Samsung is a better TV compared to the Q900H. I mean the Q900H, the Sony 900H. Yeah, I think overall it's a better TV. Overall. Let me see what ratings.com say. I believe overall, though, the Samsung is better. Let me see what ratings say on that one. If they even got a comparison. Nah, they don't have a compare. They don't even compare it with the Q90T because it's another level. But the Q90T is really nothing but a Q80R from last year. Samsung got really lazy this year because really all they want to sell is 8K TVs and they really don't care about their 4K TVs no more. So they did a refresh this year and changed the fucking number. So the Q80T is nothing but a Q70R and the Q90T is nothing but a Q80R. They don't have a real 9 series for 2020. When it comes to 4K. They don't have a true 9 series TV. Yeah, they fucking gimped out on some bullshit. Shout out to Blazers. He said, difference between Qled and Oled. I don't know if you already covered this. I just joined. Yeah, I did. I covered this I covered this years ago. The difference between, Qled is nothing but LED. It's just a fancy name that Samsung came up with to try to confuse buyers with OLED. But of course, when it comes to the difference between Qled and Oled, let me see. What can I give you for that? The difference. It's a lot of differences. Perfect blacks on one. OLED got perfect blacks. Qled doesn't. Like I said, it's nothing but an LCD panel. It's just a marketing name used by Samsung. They are nothing but, it's pretty much like it's just an LCD TV. That's it. That's it. It has good colors. Qled can get very bright. It definitely has low input lag and shit like that. The black levels can be pretty decent. Of course, not OLED, but it can be pretty decent. Motion blur, all of that. Of course, the viewing angles are bad on Qled, better on OLED. Color volume is pretty good also on Qleds. The gray uniformity, it could be all right. Sometimes, but it's average. OLED is better. Shit like that. And of course, you ain't got to worry about burning if you got a QLED. But if you want the best picture quality, you want OLED. Point blank, period. If you want the best picture quality. Hands down. OLED. All day. You dig? All day. Yeah, it was definitely smart marketing by Samsung. Damn, $500 Blu-ray players vary in picture quality like that? I thought it was mostly TV that handles it. Nah, dog. Nah. These listen, man, you get what you pay for. No, a $200 4K Blu-ray player does not compare to okay, let's put it like this. The Sony X700, you know what I mean? Which you can get that joint for like $150 or some shit like that. The X700, while it's a decent, passable 4K Blu-ray player, it cannot compare to the Panasonic UB820. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the Blu-ray players does make a difference, people. It does make a difference. It is not. They are not all created equal. Your Xbox One X Blu-ray player does not compare with a Panasonic. You know what I'm saying? They are not all created equal. And that PlayStation 5 Blu-ray player, which as it's looking, don't even have Dolby Vision, definitely cannot compare with the Panasonic UB820. Yes, these things make a difference. I know it sucks. Shit can get expensive. I know it does. But I got a UB820 for you right now at a very cheap price. Is it crackhead prices? It might be crackhead prices. Hit my DM on Twitter if you want it. You know what I'm saying? Stop half-assing with your TV. You need a proper 4K Blu-ray player. And they got a big sale going on at Best Buy right now and on Amazon. Cheap 4K movies. I seen The Joker for $7.99, people. 4K movies are cheap and on sale right now. Please go out and buy some 4K movies or sit at home and get on Amazon and buy some 4K movies. That would be nice of you. Take advantage of that TV you spending all that money on, people. Take advantage of that TV you spending all that money on. You dig? Stop half-assing it. Don't fucking get a fucking Ferrari and put a Ford Taurus engine in that motherfucker. Take care of your shit. You want the best? You want to pay for the best? Then, hey, use it like it's the best. And by upgrading in 2021, and if so, do you expect for 2021 4K TV? What do I expect? I have no idea, man. I would love 12-bit panels, but that probably ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I probably will upgrade in 2021. You know what I'm saying? I probably will. I don't know what to expect, like if there's gonna be anything new and good, but I would like to have HDMI 2.1 be completely flushed out. Also, we are still waiting on HDMI 2.1 cables. There are no real HDMI 2.1 cables that have passed the HDMI.org certification program. You know what I'm saying? All of the HDMI cables being sold right now are not certified. They are not certified. We are still waiting on the real HDMI 2.1 cables to be released, and they're supposed to be coming any day now. If you go to HDMI.org, they will let you know the process that a cable must pass to be certified. And right now, none of these cables have been put through the test that they must be put through to be certified. And I think that may be a problem too with some of these HDMI 2.1 problems, is that we're still using fucking HDMI cables that are not certified. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they telling us that they 2.1 and they might function, in 2.1 in a way, but they are not certified. As soon as they come out, I will let you know. I will let y'all know, because I'm buying them joints immediately. I need a couple of them immediately. But right now, all of them 2.1 cables you see, they have not been certified by HDMI.org. They are pretty much imposters. They will get the job done though for right now. And they do to a certain extent. Like I said, I have a problem. Like when I'm running 4K 120 HDR with Dolby Atmos, sometimes the sound be cutting out. And I think it has to do with the cable. I think it has to do with the cable. Sometimes the sound be cutting out. It really doesn't do it. Yeah, sometimes it does it while I'm gaming too. Like sometimes it does it, then it stops. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it is not. It's not working as it should be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for them certified cables to come out. Mono Price don't have them. Amazon don't have them. Nobody has them yet. They have not been released yet, but they on the way. They on the way. I do not have a hack Fire Stick, man. Would it be a good idea to get one? Does the Panasonic UB820 support Dolby Atmos? The Panasonic UB820 supports everything. Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, HDR, HDR10 Plus. It supports everything. It ain't that expensive for no reason. That thing's legit. It's the truth. It's beautiful. That HDR optimizer is a fucking game changer. That's all I gotta say. What 4K Blu-ray movies you excited for? I'm excited for Blade. Yeah, I'll take Blade 2. I'll definitely take Blade 2. I want to see Quiet Place 2, man. God damn. I had my Quiet Place 2 tickets pre-ordered. I was ready. We was like a week away from Quiet Place 2. And then then we went into lockdown. I was fucking pissed, dog. I can't wait to see Quiet Place Part 2. I love Part 1. And if you got a Dolby Atmos setup, Part 1 sounds amazing. Like, yo, that shit is crazy, dog. I wish y'all could hear that shit, dog. Yo, it's crazy. Hard8, what's up with micro LED? Micro LED? Shit, I don't know. I mean, that shit it's going to be years away. Years away before it comes out. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be better. Hold on, is that micro LED or mini LED? I think it's micro LED. It's supposed to have all the strengths of OLED and none of the negatives. So when it comes out, it's going to be, first of all, it's going to be super expensive. But it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to do everything that OLED does, but better. It has none of the negatives of OLED. So no burn-in. But it's supposed to have perfect blacks and all that fly shit. So we'll see, man. But it's supposed to be super expensive when it drops. Do I recommend sound bars or speakers? I recommend speakers. But if you can't get speakers, then sound bars will do. You know what I mean? Anything is better than TV speakers. Anything is better than the TV speakers. So getting a decent sound bar is much better than them TV speakers. It's mini LED, right? Mini LED, that's supposed to be like, mini LED is supposed to like take down OLED and shit. That joint gonna be crazy if true. If true, everything they saying about it, if it's true, man, LED TVs might become extinct. Like, for real. But you know what? It'll never that. Like LED TVs, like they can be really cheap. You go in fucking Walmart, you see like an LED TV, 65-inch for like $250. And people buy those TVs too, man. Anytime I go to Walmart and I see somebody wheeling out one of them TVs in their cart, I just be like, damn, they got. But then again, people that don't know no better, they don't give a fuck. Them TVs are horrible. Then they got that Walmart brand. Oh my God. What's the best TV speakers? You know, it depends. Everybody got different opinions on which speakers are the best, but you got Klipsch and you got fucking SVS and you got, what is it, Belkin and Wilkins, some shit. Like, you got a lot of different speakers. Everybody got different opinions on what it is. I got all Klipsch. Reference Premiere. And that's just because, really, I knew Klipsch was good, but also I like the way it looked. Like, having that orange and black, you know what I mean, color scheme, I really like that. So I always was drawn to Klipsch because of the way it looked, for real. But, yeah. You gotta hit up them YouTube channels that be talking about all that speaker shit. That shit expensive as fuck, too. Yo, I got out of, when it came to, like, sound, like, I played around with that shit for a minute because at first I had just regular clips reference. I just had regular reference clips and shit. And I got caught up in that shit for a minute. I was like, I had all my speakers was clips, reference. And then I started watching, different YouTube channels and shit. And I'm seeing Reference Premiere. I'm like, oh, Reference Premiere is the top of the line clips, not regular Reference. No, not the ones that you can buy in Best Buy and all that. I'm like, what? I didn't know nothing about that shit. So I got caught up in that fucking sound shit, dog. And man, listen, man, that shit is expensive as fuck. You can get to a point where you got speakers that cost like $1,700 for one speaker, and you need two of them. You know what I mean? $1,700 for one fucking speaker. And they go higher than that. You got some of these companies, they want fucking $2,500 for one speaker. Just one. Just one. But you need two of them. Just one. They want $2,500, man. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Then you got something like SVS, they got like $2,500 subwoofer, and then you want two of them. So then you got to spend $5,000 on two subwoofers alone. Man, I got out of that sound shit real quick. I got my clips Reference Premiere, and I fell the fuck back. I started watching speaker videos and all that. I said, nope, they will not get me. They already got me for this shit right now, and I'm good. I'm done. After the money I spent on that clips Reference Premiere shit, I'm like, nah, I'm done. Fuck that. It's a wrap. Too much, dog. Too much. Way too much. Way too much. I got out of that game real quick. I started watching all them videos and everything. I used to follow a lot of speaker dudes. I unsubscribed. I said, nah, I will not be, they will not entice me to keep on indulging in this shit. Because it seemed like you can never be happy, especially with me. So I said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and fall back. I got out of that shit real fast. I put my system together and I was done. I don't even look at that shit no more. Fuck that. Hell no. Best bang for buck. Trust me, bro. Oh, what you talking about? Oh, he must have done with somebody else. Shout out to Blazers. He said, been watching you since 2011. Always been on point and kept it real all these years. Yes. All these years. You already know, player. You already know. All right, I'm about to get up out of here, though. Let me see. Any more questions in here? How many more returns you got left on Best Buy? I ain't been returning shit on Best Buy lately. I ain't returned. Matter of fact, I ain't returned shit lately. The last thing I returned to Best Buy was them Clips reference speakers. Yeah, I had Clips reference speakers. I had all the speakers. And I returned all them joints. That was the last thing I returned. And then once I got my Clips Reference Premiere, I was like, I'm done. I'm falling back. So I'm not watching no more speaker videos and none of that shit. They already got me spending thousands on this shit. I'm good. It was a wrap. What is that Chinese dude spamming? Yeah, I see. See, we're going to have to get him up out of here. All right. If I had the godly A9G, I would definitely get the warranty, bro. Yeah, you got to get the warranty for these OLEDs. Can you please answer if it's worth me spending $499 on a warranty on the A9G? I purchased 5. Yes. Yes, it's worth spending $499. Anything happens to that TV, you will be able to replace it. Matter if it's a year away from now or 2 years away from now. Yes, it is always worth spending the money for an OLED, especially if they cover burn-in. Yes, it is. Go back. I already gave my TV settings. You're going to have to go back. You're going to have to rewind the tape and go back and listen. I already did that. If unlimited budget, what would be my TV setup? If I had an unlimited budget, I would definitely have an 8K. I'll definitely have, what is it, like the 88-inch 8K or some shit like that, OLED? I think it's like $30,000. Yeah, definitely would have that. Definitely. That would be no doubt in my mind. You got to order the PS5 online to buy it on November 12th. Yeah, they will not be having no walk-ins for the PS5. You will not be able to walk into any stores and buy the PS5, according to Sony. According to Sony, you will not be able to walk in any stores and buy a PS5. I got a new Clips Atmos setup, and the Marantz SR615. Watching movies on the UB820 is like heaven on earth. Okay, that's a nice setup too. The Morants are good receivers. That's a nice setup. Yeah, that's a nice setup. 7 days left, people. 7 days left. PS5, y'all hype? Is y'all hype or is really no hype? The hype kind of low, right? Is the hype low or am I tripping? Is the hype real or is it low? I don't feel like, this don't feel like 2013. Am I tripping? Am I just not seeing it? 7 more days, man. Is the hype real or what, man? It seems different this time around. I don't know, what is it? What is it, COVID or some shit? Like, what is it? Is the hype the same as it was in 2013 right now? Y'all hype right now. You got 7 days. We got one AGS live podcast, and then the fucking PlayStation 5 will be out. AGS live every Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. Y'all already know. Hit that like button while y'all here. Please hit that like button. Do you prefer Dolby Atmos or DTS-X? I don't know, man. That's a good question. DTS-X is good. Dolby Atmos is great. I don't know, man. There's not a lot of DTS-X movies, though. I mean, I got a lot of them. I even got DTS IMAX. I got IMAX. I got a receiver. My receiver supports IMAX Enhance and all that shit with the DTS-X. It's good, though. They both good. You can't go wrong with either. All these movies that I'm gonna get or have been delayed. Yeah, man. A lot of movies. Shout out to Gorilla Madness. What up? A lot of shit been delayed, man. I'm hyped, but I won't have it day one. Damn. Why not? I'm playing, I'm not hyped because all the games look boring. I'm gonna be on 2K. I'm gonna be on 2K21 next gen, and I'm definitely gonna be on Spider-Man Miles Morales, man. I'm playing, I'm gonna play through Spider-Man Remastered, and then I'm gonna play Miles Morales. So that's what I'm gonna be on, dog. That's what I'm gonna be on. I'm hyped about the Twitter drama when it all released. Yeah, it's going, that's one thing we can guarantee, people. One thing we can guarantee is next week is going to be fucking lit. Next week is going to be lit. The entertainment is about to be in full effect. Oh, man, these niggas going to be going crazy next week. They already going crazy on Twitter. The day we found out that the Xbox still got that problem where you only can record up to 2 minutes of video. 2 minutes. Like, there's been a problem. This was a problem on the Xbox One. Whereas on PS4, you can record up to 60 minutes of your gameplay. You can record up to a whole hour of your gameplay. So this is good for people that got like a walkthrough channel or some shit like that, or playthrough channels on YouTube. On the PlayStation, you can record 60 minutes of gameplay, and you don't need a capture card. On the Xbox One, the most you can record is 2 minutes. And I think it's only 1 minute if it's 4K HDR. 2 fucking minutes. Like, what are you really going to do with that? So if you get an Xbox, you got to make sure you got a capture card or some shit like that, or whatever they got for you, because that shit is ridiculous. But they was already on Twitter going crazy over that shit. But that's been a problem. They need to fix that shit. That shit is stupid. And this is on a Series X. The Series X only can record up to 2 minutes of gameplay at one time, while the PS4 can record an hour. A whole hour. Or you can record 30 minutes or 15 minutes, but it can record up to an hour max. Yeah, they got the PlayStation Plus collection. You'll be able to play them games I should be able to play them games at 60 frames per second. So I'm quite sure a lot of people are going to be playing a bunch of games that they can now play in 60 frames and all that. And that goes for both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. But I'm going to be on 2K and Miles Morales. I'm going to play Spider-Man Remaster first, because I've been wanting to replay that game anyway. So that's my shit. And then I'm getting on that Miles Morales, but I'm going to be on that 2K next gen and shit like that. Yeah. I'm going to give y'all a review too, man. I'm going to give y'all a review of this PlayStation, how everything worked, you know what I mean? Or first impressions or whatever you want to call it. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, it's going to be fun next week. Next week going to be fun, dog. Papa G-Funk, I seen somebody had posted that he already complained or something that his console doesn't work anymore. So we're going to have to deal with that shit. Y'all already know when a new tech is released, it's always some type of problems. It might not be widespread, but you're definitely going to have people like, my console don't work and shit like that. Papa G-Funk is already claiming that his Xbox Series X has already bricked. Shit to bed, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. So that's what he said. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I just seen that people was posting this on Twitter. I seen that Kid Smooth said that Microsoft probably bricked it from he said Microsoft probably bricked it because he been breaking the embargo or some shit like that. So he thinks that Microsoft remotely bricked Papa G's Funk Xbox Series X. I mean, of course, he can't accept that it just may be a bad console, because you're going to have them on launch from both sides. You're going to have defective consoles. He can't accept that, though. It has to be that Microsoft remotely bricked dude console because he's been breaking embargo, even though he's not under no embargo. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Also, he's now claiming that remember when Digital Foundry, due to testing, said that Gears 5 runs at a dynamic resolution between 2160p and 1080p. Kid Smooth is now confirming that the 1080p part is false. You know what I'm saying? We went back and forth a little bit, but once I asked him, I asked Kid Smooth, I said, so are you saying that Digital Foundry and John is lying? You know what I mean? And surely you tested these things out yourself. After I asked him these questions, he went ghost like Casper. So I don't know where he getting this information from. I guess he's seen somebody else's video and they claim that it doesn't drop as low as 1080p as Digital Foundry has claimed. But he's now claiming that part is false. Yes, it is dynamic, but as far as dropping as low as 1080p, false. False. That's what he said. So I don't know, man. I don't know at the end of the day. The fact that it's dynamic, that's enough. That's enough to clown them, because we know they've been running around claiming that shit was going to be doing 4K 120. It was some other exposure that went on today on Twitter too. If you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. The link is down in the description. Hold on, let me get this other exposure from, I think it was Colt Eastwood, one of them Microsoft cocksuckers. Where's this exposure at? He got exposed pretty fucking bad. It was funny as hell. Oh, here it go. So, yeah, it's Colt Eastwood. So back in, it doesn't have the date on here, but at some point in time, and we already know this because we've seen it, right? Colt Eastwood was on Twitter. He did delete this tweet, you know what I mean? But, the internet, we going to capture the bullshit. You know what I mean? People are going to capture these receipts. But he went on Twitter and said the Xbox Series X is running Gears 5 at ultra settings at native 4K with additional particles and volumetric quality not on the PC version. See PC benchmarks below and watch this. And he linked the video. Now, from what I've heard, that they were now on their podcast on RDX claiming that they never said this when the tweet is right there. Because now we know that Gears 5 is indeed dynamic 4K. Not native. No, it does not outperform a fucking 2080 Ti as they were claiming. Remember that? And the fucking slide that he put up, the benchmark that he showed it has a 2080 Ti on there, as they were fucking claiming. So apparently they were on RDX talking about they didn't say that. Diller and fucking Colt was claiming that they didn't never say anything like this, and people went back and pulled up the receipts. That shit funny to me. They went and pulled up the receipts, exposed. God damn, motherfuckers just shut the fuck up. They won't have these problems. They won't have these problems, man. They just sit back and wait. They always making these claims, and then when the shit come out, we already know. Remember D-Batch? Remember that claim he made about Assassin's Creed Origins running at this crazy resolution and frame rate and all that? He swore up and down, and then when it came out, exposed. Exposed. Crazy. Also, more news for next gen. SSDs will not be working on third-party SSDs will not be working on the PlayStation 5 day one. This is not really a big deal because we were already warned. Mark Cerny himself said way back when they did the breakdown of the PlayStation, he told people to wait to go out and buy M.2s until they have been certified and tested. And then they will release a list of M.2s that are the fucking word am I looking for? Compatible with the PS5. So yeah, they just pretty much told you that again, to wait until they get the list together before you make any purchases. Now I know some people that went out and bought M.2s and all that, but that's your own fault because you was warned. You were warned not to go out and buy nothing. So if you did and you're mad, blame yourself. Blame yourself. Also, this one is real funny. So the PlayStation 5 will not support 1440p resolution. What? Yeah, they won't. Because they never did. But anyway, you got dudes running around complaining about this and they game on a TV. And just like I said on Twitter, find me a 1440p TV and I'll show you an Xbox Series X exclusive. Do that for me, and I'll show you an exclusive. Like, listen, it's a fucking console. Consoles are marketed and targeted towards people that most likely game on a TV. There is no 1440p TVs. So the fact that it doesn't support the 1440p resolution is not anything shocking or anything like that. These consoles are made with TVs in mind, not fucking PC. That's why you go to PC, because you got a bunch of options. But if you expect a console to be running like a PC, then that's your own fault. You're setting yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You're setting yourself up. Shit, Sony TVs barely supported 1440p since, matter of fact, I think the fucking 900H is the first Sony TV to support 1440p for PC natively. Before then, you had to force the fucking resolution with your NVIDIA control panel. You had to force the resolution. If I'm not mistaken, and I don't think I am, because every Sony TV I had, you had to force the resolution for 1440p through your NVIDIA control panel. It would not support it natively. No Sony TV would not support it natively. So, this is not news to me at all. Consoles are marketed towards TVs and TV owners, not fucking monitors. If that's what you want, then you go to PC, obviously. You did. But, it is what it is. I don't have a 1440p monitor. I would never have a 1440p monitor. I don't like monitors. You know what I'm saying? I don't use them. So, nah. But nah, it's not going to support 1440p, but it never did. So it's not really a fucking big deal. Like, it's a console. Consoles are usually paired with TVs. You know what I'm saying? Only you motherfucking PC gamers that want to play them sweet, delicious exclusives are hooking your fucking PlayStation up to a goddamn monitor. Fucking tiny ass monitor. You can sit that shit on your lap. Monitors are so fucking trash, dog. I do not like monitors. For one, they too fucking small. I don't understand how y'all niggas game on 24-inch monitors and 27-inch monitors. And like, what the fuck? Jesus. That shit is too small. You gotta sit with your fucking face touching the screen. Your eyeballs be rubbing against the screen and shit. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I got a game on the TV, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. The pros does that. They get paid for that. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Small ass monitor. You can sit it on your lap. Like, when y'all use your monitor, do y'all sit it on your lap and shit? You gotta get tired of being hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, right? You gotta get tired of being hunched over your desk. Like, when you sit back, do you like just pick the monitor up and just sit it on your lap? Like, when you lean back, do you just like slide it and just, sit it on your lap or something like that? You got to. I know you dudes on them 24-inch monitors. You do. You got to. You know what I mean? Like, like, you can actually like hold the monitor up with one hand and fucking game with the other and shit. Them joints so fucking small. Like, you can do some amazing shit with a monitor. Like, you got to. Like, I know when you sit back, you got to bring that motherfucker with you. And it's no way. It's no way. It's no way. The Series X supports it. Do it? Yeah, I think the Series X does support 1440p. Yeah. I think, yeah, Series X supports everything but exclusive games. They support everything but good games that you can only find on the Xbox. Yeah, they support everything. You know what I mean? They still got a problem with the Netflix app on the Series X. For some reason, they want to put all the content in HDR, which is fucking stupid. So they still haven't fixed that. That was a problem from the Xbox One X. That was a problem. So they need to definitely fix that, if ever. I'm surprised they ain't fixed it yet. It's fucking stupid. Pet the monitor like a dog. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't do monitors, man. They cool for a glance. Like, when I go in the Micro Center and shit, I see a monitor. I'll be like, damn, especially like them ultra-wide monitors. Them joints look so crazy to me, dog. They look weird. They look so weird. But you never know, man. I mean, I guess if I took a chance with a monitor one day, you never know. But I refuse to give it a shot. Like, you want to know a true story? True story. True fucking story. I used to hate analog sticks. When they first came out with analog sticks on the PlayStation and shit like that, I hated using analog sticks, dog. Like, I hated it. I hated analog sticks. I thought that shit was so weird when that shit first came out. I used that D-pad until it was just, I couldn't use it no more. I used to hate analog sticks. When they first came out with analog sticks, I could not game with those motherfuckers. When I tried to use an analog stick, it felt alien or some shit. Like, it felt unnatural. Like, it just did not feel like this the way we should be playing fucking games. Like, I could not get down with them analog sticks at first. Even when I first came home from upstate and I was in a halfway house and I had a PlayStation 2, I wasn't using analog sticks then until I had to. That shit felt weird, dog. I did not like analog sticks. If it was up to me, I probably would still be on the D-pad. I mean, I'm good now, but I'm just saying, if I never had if back then when I first tried out an analog stick, if I had the opportunity to never use analog sticks again, I would have went with that. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I hated analog sticks when they first came out. I thought that shit felt weird. It felt unnatural. It didn't feel like I was gaming no more. I couldn't get jiggy with that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit is weird. I did not like them analog sticks, dog. It's crazy how things done changed now because, of course, you can't really see yourself without them. You know what I mean? Especially for some of these games. The only time analog sticks really work, the only time D-pad really work now is like for me, like for fighting games and some shit like that. But I couldn't imagine doing games without no analog stick. But when they first came out, it was like, nah, I hate these joints. I hate them. Hey yo, I wonder, is Dirt 5 going to Game Pass or not? Because I thought it was going to Game Pass since Microsoft was promoting it so much. So is Dirt 5 going to Game Pass or it's not? Because I fucks with Dirt. I done had all the Dirt games. Well, since part 3. I put a lot of time in Dirt 3. That was my shit. I love that game. I got it day one. Dirt 4 was I like Dirt Showdown. That was cool. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing Dirt 5 though. Because Dirt 5 be fun as shit online. Well, Dirt in general is fun online. So I was wondering if it was going to Game Pass since Microsoft promoting that shit so much. Jetlight 504, I was struggling using the N64 stick, the N64 control stick. Yeah, at first the N64 was definitely a problem, but I got used to that shit pretty quickly. I got used to the N64 joint pretty quickly. And I thought that was cool because it was only one. It wasn't like 2 analog sticks. Like I felt like one was definitely manageable. But when it came to using 2 of them, I was like, nah, this ain't even happening. Shout out to Jetlight 504. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, do I lose my HDMI 2.1 features if I have my things connected through the Sony soundbar? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Unless, you will. You will. Yeah, because the soundbar doesn't, if you got it connected to your soundbar, the soundbar has to support those features. If the soundbar does not support those features, you will lose your HDMI 2.1 features if you connect through the soundbar. Now, the best thing to do would be to connect the game system or PC directly to the TV and then use eARC for the soundbar. And I think that soundbar has eARC and the TV you got should have eARC. So, yes, if your soundbar does not support auto low latency mode, if your soundbar does not support HDMI 2.1 and shit like that, if you do connect through your soundbar, you will lose those features. So the best thing to do is connect directly to your TV and then use the soundbar through eARC. That way you can get the Dolby Atmos and the DTSX and all of that shit through eARC. All right? That was a good question, too. Good question. Rise 2? No, I ain't hear about no Rise 2 rumor. I hope that rumor is fucking true. Rise is one of my favorite games of this generation. I hope that goddamn rumor is true. My God, I would love to play Rise 2. That thing fire. Nobody cares about Dirt 5. We never heard about Dirt till Dirt 5. What? That's well, I don't know how y'all niggas feel, but I've been playing Dirt for years. Do you look back on your WWP days and wish you moved differently? Differently. In what way? Should I have moved differently? Nah, I don't think so. I think I moved the way I was supposed to move. I don't think I should have moved any other way. Moving differently? If you're saying about moving differently, that means I would have had to be like a fraud. So, nah, I never wish I would have moved like a fraud. Nah, I'm glad I moved the way I move. You know what I mean? On the truth. The truth moves like the truth is going to move. You know what I'm saying? No fraud activities and nothing like that. So, nah, I don't look back on shit. And, you know what I'm saying? And wish I would have did something differently. For what? Do something differently for what? So motherfuckers act like a phony so motherfuckers can like you for whatever reason? Nah, I moved the exact way I was supposed to move. I moved like a real nigga in a room full of frauds. That's how I moved. So if you talking like that, then fuck no. Hell no. Rise with Scarbino? Nah, I mean, if you feel like that, if anybody feel like Rise was garbage, that's cool. I don't think it was garbage. I like Rise. I had fun with Rise. I think it's a great game. I beat that shit on Xbox 3. I beat 360. I beat it on Xbox One and I beat it on PC. Yeah, that game, I like Rise. I enjoyed that game. I definitely enjoyed it. Shout out to Jetlight 504. High key, y'all had y'all had chemistry on WWP. I miss it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people miss it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people miss it. Yeah, we definitely had fun. It was fun. It was fun till the money came, man. The money came and then shit went left. You know what I'm saying? But before that, it definitely was fun. All the competition shit was fun. You know what I mean? All the competitive shit was fun. Yeah, it definitely was a lot of fun moments on WWP, especially before that Patreon. Definitely. Then once that shit came along, then it was like, man, shit started going left. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what the whole crumb side, like, since the money done came in, period, like, YouTube done went, like, in a whole nother direction and shit. And YouTube ain't nowhere near as entertaining or fun that it used to be because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, like, you had to work hard to get, like, money off of YouTube and shit. Like, you had to have, like, a big following to have a chance of getting paid. Now, anybody can get paid off of YouTube. Anybody has a chance to make money. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody has a chance to make money and shit. And it wasn't like that before. It was kind of like an elite status back in the day. So, you know, when money's not involved and motherfuckers is doing shit from, like, the heart or just because they like to do it, then you get a different outcome and shit. You know what I'm saying? Money has fucked the YouTube community up. Regardless of how much money a nigga is getting, it's just not the same. Think about all your favorite YouTubers from, like, 8 years ago. And then look at them now. Are they better now than they was 8 years ago? Probably not. Probably not. Most likely not. They on some bullshit. Shout out to Biz Topper. Did you heard about the Call of Duty taking 250 gigs? Yeah. Call of Duty. Yep, 250 gigs. I think it's a little bit more than that. Yep. They taking it. I think they lowered it on PC, but I think on consoles it is still over 200 gigs. So I don't know what, and I don't know why the game is so big. I don't know why the file size is that fucking big, dog. It makes no sense why it's that big. That's retarded. That shit is retarded. Now you need 1,000 subs and 240 minutes watch time to apply for monetization. You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, you had to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, or your channel blew up. You know what I'm saying? Now it's easy. Like, you ain't got to do nothing. You can get some money and shit. And then with that being said, people think they got to act a certain way to get paid and shit. And in a lot of instances, you do. You know what I mean? In a lot of instances, you do, because that's just how it is, man. But I don't know, dog. It's just different. YouTube just not fun no more. That's why I stopped doing it like I used to. It's just not really fun no more. It's just corny now. It's really corny, especially the crumb side. The crumb side used to be entertaining as shit. Super entertaining. That shit is garbage now. Garbage. Trash. Used to be super entertaining back in the day. You had all types of back and forths, video responses and all that shit. That shit used to be lit. Remember when fucking Dr. Trey and Zephyrnix was going at it? Oh my God, that had to be one of the best back and forths I ever seen on YouTube, dog. Them niggas was going at it. Yo, they was going at it. I'm talking about they were making response videos to each other like 10 minutes apart. Soon as Zephyrnix put up a video, Trey was coming right behind him. Soon as Trey put up a video, Zephyrnix was coming right behind him. Like, yo, that shit was lit. That shit was funny as hell, dog. I miss those days. I miss them days, dog. Facts. I miss them days. Buying, going against Zaire and shit like that. I know some of y'all miss some of the days where I was going at it with people. Them days used to be lit. That shit, that's to me, that's like, cause to me, that's how I look at YouTube. Like, yo, this is some shit that you get on and really just be like bullshitting and shit like that. Like, this shit ain't nothing serious like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't nothing serious. None of us is going to be big enough to fucking really, like, have this as, like, your only source of income and shit, or have it as a job. Like, none of us is probably going to be big enough to have YouTube as a job. So it's like, fuck that, all caution to the wind, and just have fun with this shit. Like, that's when it used to be great. Now it's like, these motherfuckers got all these pipe dreams and all that. Like, yo, you're probably not going to be as big as, like, fucking PewDiePie, or not even that. We can even bring it down, like to a far lesser number, even 500,000 subs big. Like, most of us on this shit is not going to reach that level, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're just not. We're just not. It's like, yo, once you realize that, maybe motherfuckers can get back to business. But it's like, people be chasing these dreams. I told y'all before, I just deal with reality, dog. That's it. I deal with reality. Like, I ain't going to cap myself up. What the fuck I'm going to cap myself up for? I can recognize, like, yo, you probably not going to be that big, dog. So why even try? Just have fun with the shit. That's how I see it. Yeah, it's a cool side hustle. It's definitely a cool side hustle, but I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. On my Xbox One X, because my PlayStation Plus ran out. Dang, the PlayStation Plus. Hold on, you can't watch YouTube without PlayStation Plus? I didn't know that. One Stop and Zephyrnix was good. One Stop and Zephyrnix was good. Yeah. Yo, it was some good shit. It was some good back and forth going on around this motherfucker, man. That joint used to be entertaining than the motherfucker. For real. It was a good balance. It was a good fucking balance. It was a good balance. All I want for Christmas is a Jiggy Truth reunion. Shit, me and Jack been playing a lot of shit this year. We've been giving y'all some Jiggy Truth. We've been giving y'all some Jiggy Truth. We definitely been giving y'all some Jiggy Truth. We did, we did a couple, we did the playthrough for Resident Evil 5. We started the playthrough for Resident Evil 6, but it's like, y'all ain't want that shit. We did Fall Guys, we was playing Fall Guys and shit like that. We've been giving y'all some Jiggy Truth. Yo, 8, you going to get into some more RPGs this generation? I definitely give them a shot if they look good. Action RPGs. I definitely give them a shot if they look interesting. Nah, you could if you move different. I could if I moved in. What you talking about, Captain Kenneth? I'm about to graduate with accounting next month. 8 freaking years in college. Damn, player, congratulations. Hey, that man, Jeremy Gamer 2323, he left the crumb side. He surpassed BG as the crumb sider with the most subs. I don't really know if Gamer 2323 was ever like a crumb side alumni. I don't really know if Gamer 2323 was ever like on the crumb side. Y'all think he was part of the crumb side? I don't think Gamer was part of the crumb side. He associated with the crumb side. I don't really think he a part of the crumb side. He definitely surpassed all of us. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty wholesome. You know what I mean? Gamer is pretty wholesome, man. So I definitely get it. I feel like the Gamer might even be bigger than he is. Maybe because his quality ain't top notch. Maybe that's why he ain't bigger than he is. But I feel like the Gamer could definitely be bigger. I think. I mean, just on the outside looking in, I feel like he could probably be bigger. I don't really know why not. He definitely be making some funny videos. His PS4 unboxing video, that's one of the funniest videos I've seen on YouTube. That video had me dying, dog. Like, if you ain't ever see his PS4 unboxing video, check that shit out. The first beginning, like when he waiting on it to be delivered, that shit's hilarious. Hilarious. But I don't know. I don't think he's ever been part of the crumb side. I don't think Gamer's crumb side. I don't think so. I don't know. What y'all think? He been crumb side? Y'all think Gamer was crumb side? I don't think so. I don't think so. He doesn't upload often. Okay. He barely say any cuss words. Yeah. That's what I said. He's pretty wholesome. He don't bother nobody. True that. And he's super nice to his subs. Okay. All right. Oh, he hit. Did the Gamer hit 100,000? He hit 100,000? I was not aware of that. Did he hit 100,000? That's what's up. That's what's up. If he hit 100,000, Damn, he hit 100,000. Yeah, that nigga, he done went past some niggas, man. That's crazy. And there's been no suspicion of botting or none of that. Damn, that's what's up. Y'all think BG mad that Jeremy surpassed him? Nah, I don't think so. No, did he hit 100,000? Did Gamer hit 100,000? He 100. Wow, that's what's up. Shout out to Gamer 2323. Damn, I ain't know he hit 100,000. That's what's up. Yeah, he don't make no beef videos and none of that shit. He don't bother nobody and none of that. Damn, that's what's up. I did not know he hit 100,000 and shit. Shout outs to Gamer. That's fire. That's what's up. No, he deserved that shit though. He been, you know what I mean? He been grinding for a long time. He been here for a long time. That's what's up though. He should have been hit 100,000 though. Like I said, maybe people feel like his quality ain't up to par or some shit. I don't fucking know, but no, that's what's up. I don't think nobody mad that he hit it though. I don't know. Ain't nobody. No, the thing that probably happened is he won him on Weapon Wheel more though and shit like that. He definitely probably won him on Weapon Wheel more. You know what I mean? Anybody that he can suck dry, he definitely will do it. He like a fucking vampire and shit. Like a fucking bum-ass gaming vampire. Anybody that he could suck dry and shit, he could use. He definitely probably hit him up like, yo, when you coming back on Weapon Wheel? But anytime Gamer on Weapon Wheel, he be kind of quiet and shit. Anytime he was on there when I was on there, he don't really do a whole lot of talking. But that's what's up. I didn't know he hit 100,000. Damn. All right. He about to get that silver button and all that. Yo. Somebody said he nice to his subs. I want to ask y'all a question. Am I nice to my subs? Am I nice? Let me ask y'all a question. Am I nice to y'all or am I not? Keep it real. Keep it 100. I don't need y'all to blow no smoke up my ass. It's all good. Because I feel like I am nice to my subs. But am I not? Like maybe, I don't know. I mean, I will give you the business when need be, but I don't know. Am I nice to my subs or or not? I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like when it comes to like this internet shit, I feel like I'm always like, I'm the bad guy in every fucking situation. Like because I just, like on some real shit, I don't know. I don't want to sound like cliche or nothing like that, but yo, man, when you keep it as real as I do, man, people do not like that. And that's even people I fuck with, I'm still gonna keep it 100 with you. Like even people I fuck with, dog, I cannot help myself. I cannot help myself, dog. I just can't. And I know people don't like that shit. That rubs people the wrong way, dog. But am I nice to my subs? No, I'm not nice. No, player. Hold up. For real though, I'm mean to y'all niggas. You just roasted someone intelligence. Yo, first of all, he ain't a sub. I ain't never see that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe he is a sub. I don't know. I ain't never see that nigga. The name didn't look familiar. But listen, he deserved to be roasted, dog. He asking dumbass questions, man. Like your mother fucking will roast you. Your father might roast you. Do that mean your father ain't nice to you? Do that mean your mother ain't nice to you or a family member or some shit like that? Like, yo, somebody may tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So am I not nice to y'all because I don't tell y'all what y'all want to hear? See, that's one of the problems around this motherfucker. Like, let me know. Anytime my subs hit me up on Twitter, and even if they not my subs, even if somebody hit me up on Twitter, I'm always helping you motherfuckers, dog. Stop that shit. I take time out of what I'm doing to help you niggas. How the fuck I'm not nice to y'all? That's crazy that y'all feel like I ain't nice to y'all, dog. That's wild. What the fuck am I supposed to do, though? Like, what do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to treat y'all like kids or something? Like, if you think I'm not nice to you motherfuckers, then how should I treat y'all? Like kitties? Or some shit? This is crazy. Shout out to, what is that? Isalina? I don't know how to spell that. I mean, pronounce that. Shout out to Manish. He said, what up, my guy, latest Chuck, but I'm here, Chief. Shout out to you. I give y'all niggas, I give away movies, I give away games. I don't make y'all jump through no hoops for this shit. I don't do none of that shit. I give y'all great deals on products when I'm selling them. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this. Whoever you think is nice to you on this motherfucker, when the last time they gave you something? When the last time they gave you something? Y'all know these fucking 4K movies ain't fucking cheap, right? And y'all know I don't gotta give them away. I could sell them motherfuckers. I could trade those motherfuckers. I'm in groups that do selling codes, trading codes, and all that. I could sell them codes, I could trade them codes, or I could keep them motherfuckers for myself. Them motherfuckers ain't cheap. I hope y'all know this shit. Before you talk about I ain't nice to myself. That's some bullshit, dog. That's some bullshit. And when y'all hit me up, I take time out of my day to help y'all motherfuckers. And y'all saying I ain't nice to y'all? Wow. Wow. All right. Bet that. Bet that. Bet that. Y'all niggas want me to treat y'all niggas like y'all some fucking kids and y'all soft. That's how y'all want me to treat y'all? Come on, man. I can't do that. I can't do that, dog. Yo, y'all niggas, man. All right, bet that. That's what's up. Fuck y'all niggas, man. That's all I gotta say. Y'all niggas don't even like hitting the like button. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all don't even like hitting the like button. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't nice to y'all niggas. All right, that's what's up. I feel some type of way about this shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel some fuck y'all niggas. I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way, man. I ain't nice to y'all niggas. Bet that. Oh, man. Yo, they want you to treat them like your firstborn. I mean, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. I'll be looking out for these niggas. I don't make these niggas jump through no hoops. I don't make these niggas do a whole bunch of nothing. I just give away shit. Games. I done gave away 3 games in like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The people that y'all say treat y'all nice, how much shit they gave y'all? And y'all ain't have to hit the like button, go here, do this, do that, leave a comment, all this extra shit. I gave away 2 copies of Watch Dogs Legions, and I gave away a copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I could have sold them shits. You know what? Next time I am going to sell them shits. Since I ain't nice to y'all motherfuckers. Nah, fuck that. I'ma sell them motherfuckers. I ain't giving y'all niggas shit no more. Nothing. Only thing, you know what? Yeah, I ain't giving y'all niggas shit. Fuck that. Yo, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to leave. Fuck y'all niggas, man. These niggas tell me I ain't nice to these niggas, man. For real, though, bet. Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming, man. Treat us all equally. That's better than nice. Hate it when some of these YouTubers, streamers be having favorites, to be honest. Yeah, I don't even be like that, dog. I mean, Jay Easy. Yo, what up, dog? I mean, you did bully me about my thumbnails. Yo, that's crazy. Listen, see, this is what I'm saying, yo, listen. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Jay Easy, this is my guy, right? I've been fucking with Jay Easy for years, right? I've talked to this nigga on the phone in real life. This is my guy. Even when this nigga was on his fucking thumbnails with his mouth wide open, I fucking hit him up and was like, yo, man, close your mouth on your thumbnail. And this is my guy. Like, this is what I be talking about. Y'all think, look, I keep it real with everybody, even myself. Even if I fuck with you, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, dog. Yo, soon as I seen his first thumbnail when he had the, what I call it, the cock expression on his thumbnail, I hit that nigga up immediately. I'm like, yo, what is you doing on your thumbnails, dog? And this is somebody I fuck with. This is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. Good thing Jay-Z ain't no soft-ass nigga, because he ain't take it personal. He know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But still. That's funny as shit. Yo, that's funny. All right. But this is what I'm saying, though. I hit him up and let him know, like, yo, before I said anything on Twitter, I hit him up first, like, yo, dog, what is you doing? What the hell is you doing on the fucking thumbnail with your mouth wide open like that? Like, that's still my man, but I had to let him know, dog. I had to let him know. It's just me, man. It's just me. Because I feel like if I'm doing something crazy, I would want you to let me know, too. You know what I'm saying? So I could correct that shit. You dig? So, god damn, that's funny though. That made me laugh. That was a funny one. I bullied the Yo, that's too funny, dog. Oh man. Shout out to Manish, man. He said they want you to prepare the blankets and cocoa. Yo, that's too funny, man. That's funny. That's funny. Shout out to Jay Easy, dog. Yo, we gotta get him on AGS Live. I keep forgetting, man. I talk to this nigga all the time too, dog, and I just be forgetting. Like, yo, yo, check out Jay Easy. You know what I mean? He's a vet. Not really the crumb side, but you know, he doing his 2K thing. So y'all fuck with that 2K shit like that, man. Go check out Jay Easy. Too funny, man. Don't worry. Hey, don't mind his thumbnails, man. Do not mind his thumbnails, man. But yeah, check out Jay Easy. Shout out to Jay. Yeah, that's funny. Damn, man. I gotta be nicer to my subs, man. I got y'all. I got y'all. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly how to get y'all, man. Y'all might give me a fucking, y'all might have gave me a video idea. You know I gotta be sarcastic some way, somehow. You already know. Damn. Yo, do you hate? That's why I F with you, your channel, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I gotta keep it real at all times, man. I do it with everybody in my life, man. Even my own mother, dog. It's nothing personal, man. It's just how I am. It's nothing personal. Everybody. I can love you to death. Still, if I see something that's out of line in my eyes, in my opinion, I will say something. I will definitely say something, dog. I'm sorry. I got to. I got to. My man doing his rap thing right now. You know what I'm saying? He trying to do his rap thing in Philly. He getting it off the ground. He sent me some bars. I hit him back. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? That shit is trash. Like, what are you doing? It's Garbino. Like, and I know you way better than this. Like, I know you way better. Like, what is this? Like, I just gotta keep it 100. It ain't nothing. I mean, I think, and you know, everybody, you know, fuck with me. Like, listen, the only niggas that got a problem with that is the soft niggas. You know what I mean? These little cotton puff niggas and shit that got palm trees in their backyard and all that. Them niggas, them type of niggas. But real niggas, they appreciate that shit, dog. They appreciate that. Nobody don't want smoke getting blown up their ass all the motherfucking time, man. They appreciate that real talk. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate that shit. Only the soft niggas be like, oh, they start holding ill will and shit deep down in their fucking chest. I don't like this nigga. Well, what he say? He talking about me. Like, yo, that's the only niggas be having a problem with that. Most people, like real people, they appreciate that. That's why I just keep it real with everybody. There ain't no reason to be running around this motherfucker lying or fucking stroking people's ego, dog. Like, that shit doesn't... Like, now, listen. Keeping it... Like, yeah, listen. Being a truthful type person, it may not get you a lot of places you want to go, but at least you'll sleep better at night. At least you'll sleep better at night. That's just what I think. That's just what I think. It is what it is. I want to be treated like a baby. Top 20 Blu-ray movies. Come on, man. I can't. I mean, it's a lot of great Blu-ray. As far as what? Like, picture quality? It's a lot of great looking Blu-ray movies, dog. You definitely got to get Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is really good. Equal opportunity smoke, man. Everybody can get this smoke. Everybody can get this smoke, dog. Everybody can get this smoke. But nah, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I fucks with people that fuck with me, dog. I got they back regardless. I got niggas' backs regardless. Do you like Philly? What the fuck? Where I was born and raised, nigga? Yeah, I like Philly. The hell? What about the rap battle going on now between the Round Table and Broadband Bullet? A rap battle going on? I have no idea with that part of YouTube, man. I'm not really familiar with that side. I should do a Weapon Wheel podcast and AGS special pod next week. Yo, listen, man. I told y'all at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck BG problem is. BG is intimidated by me, dog. Real talk. He's intimidated by me. I always challenge his bullshit. He don't like it. And he just rather stay clear of me because when I'm not around, he can spew a lot of bullshit and he's not challenged. I done seen it. He's allowed to spew a lot of bullshit now and they don't challenge that nigga. They don't say shit. And I wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? So he'd rather I not be around. He has a problem. I don't really have no problem. I mean, you know, it is what it is. He's a sucker, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He has an issue, not me. Like, I've been off that weapon wheel shit. Like, I've been off of that. Like, that shit been over what, you know what I mean, what went down. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted everybody to know the truth. I just wanted the whole truth and nothing but the truth out there. Not leave it out there for motherfuckers to come up with their own assumptions and shit like that. I ain't want no lies and none of that. Like, be real on what the real issue is. Because the shit you talking, it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas ain't never want to do no one-on-one. Because we know y'all would have heard the truth. Like, the truth would have been out there. With a one-on-one, when a nigga talking in their own bubble, they can control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? But when you get that one-on-one together and you start challenging different claims and all that, then that shit, the truth will start coming out there, and then motherfuckers will see what's really good. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers knew that. That's why they avoided that. Real talk. So I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. It is what it is. Shout out to Manny. She said, ain't you the king of crumb? Nah, man, nah. I ain't the king of this shit. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Now, I ain't know nothing about no rap battle, man. I don't be really... I told y'all, I really... Like, a lot of people I watch is not really into all this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I watch people that really, like, take time with their YouTube videos. They take weeks to make a video and shit like that. Like, I watch real good quality content, dog. Like, that's the most of the shit I watch. For the most part. So, I didn't know nothing about no rap battle going on and none of that shit. I ain't heard about it. Usually somebody might run it across me on Twitter or something like that, but I ain't get none of that. I don't have no beef with Jimmy or nobody. I don't have no beef with nobody. This nigga said, what's the best cheesesteak and fries in Philly? Sheesh. Man, it's a lot of places. But you can go down Max's, Broad and Erie. You know what I'm saying? They cheesesteaks is fucking lit. That's the place you definitely want to go. Max's cheesesteaks, fire. I'm not big into it, but I ran into it on Twitter. Yeah, I ain't see none of that shit, dog. I ain't see none of that, man. When you reading us a bedtime story, y'all niggas tripping. Hey, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. This is out. This video, this live stream was supposed to be short. It was supposed to be over in like an hour, if that. Y'all niggas done kept me here long enough. And I ain't even nice to y'all niggas like y'all told me. So, you know, it is what it is. Bruh, thanks for introducing us to White Lite. Yeah, I watch White Lite. I watch a lot of White Lite. Good channel. Great channel. I just found somebody else, too. He doing, like, the rap channel. Like, damn, what's his name? I forget his name. But I just found this other dude. I've been binge watching his videos because he make these real good videos on, like, what happened to a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I've been watching his videos. He makes some real good shit. I think he's like an Asian dude or something. I'm not sure. 7 more days, people. PS5 in 7 more days. Next week should be very lit. Should be very entertaining. Depending on how things go. But these consoles, the Xbox drop in what? 5 days? The Xbox dropped in 5 days. The Xbox dropped Tuesday. So, it's going to be going down next week, people. It's going down. That man video's longer than my work shift. Yo, you know how long it take that dude to make one video? Like, he put that real time into his videos. That's what I'll be telling y'all. Them people that put that real time into their videos, they got a bunch of subs and all. They get a lot of views and all that shit. He put that real time. I'll be like, damn. What up, Black Tooth? But anyway, like I said, I got that UB820 Panasonic for sale if anybody want it. If you don't, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Whatever rinky-dink 4K Blu-ray player you got, I'm sure it's getting you by. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. Or even worse, streaming. Ouch! But anyway, hit my DM if you want it. It is what it is. It's pretty much brand new. You know how I do. You know what I mean? I got 2 of them. I don't need to. I told you, I don't be in the hoarding. I do not be in the hoarding shit. I hate that. I hate that. If I got some shit I don't need and it's valuable, that shit got to go. I don't give a fuck if I need the money or not. It's out of here. It is out of here. I don't give a fuck. I cannot hoard shit that's valuable. That shit gotta go. For real. That's why I ain't never had no real big video game collection. If I kept all the video games and consoles I ever had throughout all the years, man, my shit would be insane. I cannot hoard nothing. If that shit got value, it gotta, and I ain't using it, it gotta go. Gotta go. It's out of here. I cannot have money just sitting around me not being used. It got to go. But anyway, PS5 player enough. You keep telling yourself that. Do I like breakfast tacos? I never had a breakfast taco. What the fuck is a breakfast taco? Yeah, it will have significant visual difference. What you talking about, Ani Thoughts? You tell yourself that, though. You keep telling yourself that, though. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to have significant visual difference. It already does now. I mean, as far as I know, the PlayStation doesn't even have Dolby Vision. Doesn't even have Dolby Vision. On top of that, I know damn well it's not going to have that HDR optimizer that the Panasonic UB820 have. I know damn well. So you keep telling yourself, whatever makes you feel better, player. Whatever makes you feel better. I never had no Pokemon cards. When Pokemon cards came out, I was poking pussy. And robbing and poking niggas. I was not, when I mean poking niggas with blades. But anyway, no. When Pokemon started popping, I was too old for that shit, dog. I ain't never collected a Pokemon card in my life. That shit, what was it, Pogs? Pogs was, I was too old for Pogs when that shit came out and all that. Nah, dog. Never in my life did I collect no Pokemon cards. I never even watched a fucking single episode of Pokemon. Not a single episode. Pause. I cleared it up. You know what I mean? I cleared it up. But anyway, hit that like button, man. I'm out. I'm tired of fucking with y'all niggas, man. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all later. No, I just wanted to be clear. That's all. I just wanted to make sure I was clear. Because I know how y'all squares are. Y'all don't get it. But I had to make sure I was clear on what I said. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. Shout out to everybody for watching. Shout out to all the support. AGS podcast, AGS live. I'm sorry, AGS live every Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. Me and my man Optimus Code. So make sure y'all come through for that. But I'm definitely gonna holler at you fellas. All right, hit that like button, damn it. Shout out to my man Big Alabasta. You late, baby. You late. I guess I'm going to have to unsubscribe and resubscribe to get a notification. That's crazy. Oh, man, they got you. Hey, you got to hit that bell, player. You got to hit that bell. Get them notifications right, man. But anyway, you can go back and watch this from the beginning if that's what you want to do. But shout out to you, player. I appreciate it. But I'm out, man. I'm going to holler at y'all later. It's your boy Hard8. I'm gone. Deuces.